and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be filming a little self-care Sunday reset, which we desperately need. I desperately need. The condo is currently a mess, so getting some cleaning done is definitely in the works. Also some meal prepping and just cooking yummy food today. I just want to get the place looking a bit better and cleaner. Even with the bathroom renos that are currently going on, I'm hoping I can make it look a little bit more spick and span. Very excited to bring you guys along with me today. So far, I've obviously stripped the bed. We're washing the bedding and I've had my coffee. We still need to make breakfast, which we're going to be doing. We're going to be making pancakes. But before I get into that, I wanted to share and talk a little bit about the sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp. With the new year coming in, this is a time to really work on your goals. And one of mine is just to be more optimistic and get out of my own head. I am like a chronic overthinker, stressor, worrier, worst case scenario person. Definitely not something I'm proud of. Habit and way of thinking and living that I want to leave in last year and move forward into a more optimistic and go with the flow mentality. Therapy is a great way to help you with that because it can teach you a ton of ways to fight off those negative thoughts, be able to analyze the way that you're thinking more and separate yourself from your thoughts. And it's just a really great tool. And that's why I'm so excited to share BetterHelp with you all. BetterHelp makes starting therapy easier and also a lot less intimidating for people such as myself. BetterHelp allows you to have therapy as a phone call, a video call, or even messaging. So literally whatever you feel comfortable with. BetterHelp can match you to 1 in 30,000 therapists based on your needs, your preferences, and your location, which gives you a way wider range of therapists than you would get just regularly. To get started, you basically just fill out a questionnaire about what your goals are, what kind of therapist you want to work with, and then from there, they'll match you to one based on your needs. In most cases, you will be matched with the therapist within 48 hours. You can schedule a therapy session at a time that is convenient for you. And if you feel like your therapist isn't a great match, you can switch your therapist at a click of the button within your settings, which is so amazing. So I do have a discount code for you guys, which I will have down below to get you 10% off. So you just want to go to betterhelp.com/ChelseaT to get started. So I'm really excited to work through a lot of my goals for my mental health within 2024. And if you guys are thinking about working through yours as well or anything that you may be going through, BetterHelp is such a great resource for that. And thank you again to them for sponsoring today's video. So join over 4 million people who are using BetterHelp to live a healthier and happier life. You can click the link down below or go to betterhelp.com/ChelseaT to get started. Clicking the link below helps support my channel, but it also gives you 10% off your first month so you can get started on therapy for this year. My next step is definitely to make breakfast because I haven't ate yet today and your girl is starving. She needs some breakfast in my body ASAP. I'm wearing a cute little matching sweatsuit today too, which I really like. I felt like being comfy cozy. So we're wearing a matching blue sweatsuit, which is super cute. This one's just from Zara. Love having cute matching sweat sets to wear around the house in the winter because I'm always cold, but wearing a matching sweat set kind of makes you feel like you're a little bit cuter than just wearing like an unmatching sweat set, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna get started on pancakes. We're gonna make protein ones this morning, so let's head to the kitchen.
Okay, let's get into these protein pancakes. These turned out so freaking good. So I used 1 scoop of all-purpose flour, and then I went in with 2 little scoops of these protein for oats. It's basically protein powder, but I feel like it dissolves really well in stuff, so it worked amazing. Also, the flavor was so good. Then I did 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This will just help the pancakes rise up properly the way that you want. Mixed up all those dry ingredients. I cracked in 2 eggs, whole eggs. Then I went in with 1 little scoop, I think it was like half a cup of Greek yogurt. This will make them really soft. And then I just added the milk in as I went, just little amounts, and I kept mixing just to get the right consistency because I feel like with pancakes that is the most important part. So we kind of mixed it up until it had that kind of perfect thick but runny consistency. We added in some fresh blueberries and then we were ready to go and fry them up. They turned out so good, guys. Like, try out this recipe if you have protein just lying around.
have done a bit of cleaning and organizing. I did the dishes. We had the most yummy pancakes this morning, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of meal prep. So I'm gonna make an egg salad. These are great because you can have them by itself. You can have it on a sandwich, on toast, etc. And just a little bit of a meal prep. So right now I'm just starting step one, which is to boil the eggs. So I just have them in this large saucepan here. It's got cold water covering it, and then you basically just wait for it to come to a boil, and that's when you start your timer. So because I'm doing hard boiled, I'm gonna do it for between 10 to 12 minutes. Probably will do 11 then. And then we'll go into the other ingredients we're gonna put into this egg salad.
All right, so let's make this egg salad recipe. It is so good. We're gonna start off by cutting up an onion, preferably a red onion. I feel like they just go better in salad. So I'm cutting up a whole red onion, but you could do less if you're not a huge onion fan. That's up to you. Then once we have that onion all finely diced, we're gonna cut up some dill pickles. I just cut to my heart's content. I didn't count the number. I'm honestly not sure. Depends how much pickles you like. I use dill ones, by the way. And then I also cut up some chives for flavor. And then once your eggs are done, you're gonna peel all of them, which is definitely a chore. And then you're gonna cut them all up into little small egg pieces. Little small egg pieces, and you're gonna put all those ingredients in a big salad bowl. Okay, now we're into the sauce. This I just kind of kept adding until the consistency was right, but I used mayonnaise, mayo. I also used some Dijon mustard. Mine had honey in it, which kind of made it a little bit sweet, but it wasn't too bad. Added that in, salt, pepper, and parsley. Mixed it, and then I just kept adding the mayo and Dijon as I went to get the right consistency, and then you have literally the yummiest egg salad. Did it make my house smell? Yes, my house smelled like stinky eggs. For a bit, we had to light some candles and open a window. But worth it because tastes so good. Amazing on toast. Love it. Definitely try out this recipe. I'll need to look up the duvet hack of how to properly insert a duvet into a duvet cover, because I looked it up, blew my mind. Okay, you do it like inside out and then you flip it the right way. It's hard to explain. Just look it up on TikTok. Life changing. Okay, I can now insert it so much quicker than what I was doing before. Just finished doing my hair. I never style my hair anymore, I feel like, so I really wanted to actually do something with it. So I waved it with this wand. I bought this a while ago. It's by Bio-Ionic. It's like this long clamp blade curling iron, but I'm really good at actually curling my hair with this, like doing the wave technique. I learned it at like a tutorial thing and it went really well and I just really loved it. I'm kind of like over my hair. I'm getting it cut and colored at the end of January and I'm really excited. I'm not gonna do anything like too crazy. I'm gonna get like probably a bit off the length because my hair grows so fast. I also want to get just like a bit more layers. I'm gonna get just some of my old highlights brought back up again because my roots have grown in so much and I do like the dimension of having some highlights in there. I just did my whole like self-care routine. I showered, I did my hair, I did my skincare for the night, so I already have moisturized. I also put on a little bit of rosehip oil as well just to keep my skin
super moisturized and nourished because I have been using the Paula's Choice exfoliant BHA for my clogged pores that I have on my skin. I don't really have that much acne. I just get like little clogged pores. I'm using that like every 3 days, I think, or every 2 days, but I'm still making sure my skin is like super hydrated because I don't want to have any sort of like negative reaction or ruin my skin barrier. The place is looking really, really clean. As I showed you guys, me and Jay cleaned everything today. We vacuumed. He washed the floors and vacuumed, wiped down the things. I cleaned the mirrors. I washed the bedding. Everything is like so fresh. And right now we're just having, well, Jay's making dinner. We're gonna have, I think he's making salmon, beans and rice or something like that. And we're gonna watch Saltburn tonight, I think, which we've been like putting off watching that because I've already know all the messed up things that happen in it, or the like shock value things, because I have looked them up on TikTok. I have just like avoided watching it because I just know that there's so many things in there that's just like purely for shock value. But we're gonna watch it tonight and see what all the hype is about. Millie's being a little cutie patootie in the corner. You can see my hair better here. That lighting was so bright underneath there. It's gonna bring up some of these highlights. You guys can see they're like grown out to like down here now. Just gonna get some of the lighter bits brought up again because I do like the dimension. I don't really think I wanted to go darker. I almost did, but then I changed my mind.
Hello to everyone. Say hello.
But yeah, let's go see how dinner's going. A rice butter, try or?
Yeah.